last night. My partner worked until almost 9 o'clock. I came home earlier and I was waiting for him. He came home and he looked like perplexed. And then he tells me this story. He tells me the story of when he was biking up the Grand Hill. So for context, we live in Mackinac Island. It is a very haunted island. And he doesn't really believe in paranormal stuff, but like, I have had a lot of experiences in my whole life and like definitely have had experiences here. So there's the context. He's biking up Cadott Road past the Grand Hotel, and he says all of a sudden there's this strong smell of rotten fish. He goes, it smelled like death. That's how he described it. And it's not a smell that is common here. It's not something that you're like, oh, it's just the way the wind was blowing that day. Like, that's not a smell that we smell here on the island. Whoa, I almost dropped the phone. Okay, so he's like, it's weird, and it was foggy. And so he gets up to where he turns to start biking towards where we live. And he's like, it was foggy, and I could see silhouettes of people, but nobody was there. Suspicious thing number 2. And then he said he makes the turn, and he pauses under a light because he just feels off. And he's sitting there, and he can hear horses and carriages going by like constantly. Like he's in the middle of a busy street, like back, like as if he transported back in time to the sounds of that time of just horses and carriages going clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, all directions, but not like getting louder, getting quieter, just as if it's just all around him. And then he like was trying to not freak out, and so he just kind of like shut off his brain and came home and then told me like, what the actual what was that? And he's like, it smelled like death. He's like, that's how I can describe it. I was like, what the heck is that? Like, what kind of paranormal experience would you describe that as? Because what? Ew. To the dead fish rotten smell. But like, that's really weird. I know we're getting close to Halloween, but man, oh man. It's not too far from the experience that I had about a week and a half ago, which I'll tell you in the next video.